All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Um, Boy, a lot of things are happening, huh? Okay, because well, we could start with this article here. Okay, dealing with the whole trade tension between the U.S. and China. Here it is. We have some more news on that. Okay, where Trump is threatening China, all right, to put the tariffs that he set into place, all right, immediately if the what's his name, Xi or Xi Jinping does not attend the G20 summit. Okay, and just recently, just about less than an hour ago, you had a helicopter that just crashed in Manhattan, Midtown Manhattan. It's the spirit too, because it crashed not too far from where I work. Okay, it crashed on around what, 7th Avenue. Okay, and I literally, hey, that's the spirit of the Lord, man. I literally just got home from work. I literally got off the train, and I saw the notification. Okay, and the water Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, because them trains they're gonna be hella messed up now. Okay, anybody who knows about downtown, man, you know how them trains be. Okay, but yeah, you have helicopters crashing in downtown. Okay, you have this. Let me see if I can pull it up. Um, Here it says what U.S. cannot expect to stay safe after launching economic war. All right, this is from Iran. Okay, so you have Iran also getting at the U.S. All right, and all these things are happening. All right, but if you're not looking, you're not gonna see it. You think, oh no, not everything is all good. Things are moving slow. But when you're actually looking, all right, like the scriptures say, measuring the times diligently, okay, you see how much things the Lord is actually causing to come to pass. Okay, and that's why it's always good to stay upon our watch. All right, and look at these signs and these prophecies, because hey, the scriptures tell us not to be ignorant of any matter, small or great. Because what could start off or seem like a small matter, all right, could the Lord could use that, all right, to turn into something major. So I'm gonna read this article. It says, "You're coming. Trump threatens China with immediate tariffs if Xi Jinping does not attend G20." All right. It says, U.S. President Donald Trump um, said on Monday that China will make a deal with the United States because they're going to have to. China has lost trillions of dollars since he was elected president, added Trump. In a telephone interview broadcast on CNBC, Trump said that the additional tariffs would on Chinese goods would go into effect immediately if China's Jinping does not attend the upcoming G20 summit. All right, so he's basically going with the angle of by force. You're going to do this or else. Now, whether Trump is considering the fact that China might just be like, you know what, to hell with it, slap your put your tariffs into place immediately. I don't know if he's considering China might do that. We don't know. All right, but knowing the spirit that the Lord put on Trump, all right, that devil, okay, see being he's an Edomite, okay, we know that they have that proud spirit, man, and that's why he's talking like that, like nothing can go wrong, like he has the whole world in his hand. All right. But that's the spirit that the Most High put on him to be proud, because his pride, all right, the scriptures talk about pride goeth before a fall. Okay. So it says, and he's going to lead America, all right, AKA Babylon, straight up into a fall. All right. An economic fall. Okay. And ultimate destruction. So it says Trump defended his threats to slap tariffs on Mexico and China, which he said put the U.S. at a tremendous competitive advantage. Um, the China deal is going to work out. You know why? Because of tariffs. Right now, China is getting absolutely decimated by companies that are leaving China, going to other countries, including our own, because they don't want to pay the tariffs. China is going to make a deal because they're going to have to make a deal, Trump said. And now, how you think that's gonna make the Chinese feel? Well, if now in their mind they're like, oh, whoa, like who are you talking to like that? That sort of thing. Okay, because really, regardless of whether China shows up to that meeting or not, That even if they do show up, that does not necessarily mean that there's going to have an agreement, all right, or they're going to have an agreement between the two, because the Moabites, man, one thing they don't play with is their pride, okay? It says the president criticized the U.S. Federal Reserve for raising interest rates too quickly and giving the Chinese an upper hand in trade negotiations. They devalued their currency they have for years. It's put them at a tremendous competitive advantage, and we don't have that advantage because we have a Fed that doesn't lower interest rates. Trump told CNBC, "We should be entitled to have a fair playing field, but even without a fair playing field, because our Fed is very disruptive to us, even without a fair playing field, we are winning." Hey, that's why the scriptures say, man. I'm gonna pull it up right after this. I finish this article. The U.S. president added, "Don't forget, the head of the Fed in China is President Xi Jinping. He can do whatever he wants." When asked if Trump, when asked if he viewed Chinese telecom giant Huawei as a national security threat or leverage in trade negotiations with China, Trump said it could be both. Now, you think making statements like these, people are gonna want to make deals with you, because the kind of deals Trump is trying to make are not even equal deals. He's trying to make unfair trade deals. Well, to in the eyes of him, it's quote unquote equal and fair, but in the eyes of the other half, the other party, they don't. It's not really in their benefit. Okay. It says, "I do see it as a threat," he said about Hawaii. At the same time, it could be very well that it Salakia. At the same time, it could be very well that we do something with respect to Hawaii as part of our trade negotiations with China. Okay, so you hear the way he's talking. I mean, hey man, it really is what the Lord is gonna put. Ooh, is what the Spirit of the Lord is gonna put. All right, on these on the Chinese president and Trump, to see what happens, man. But look at this. Putin warns of financial crisis the world has not yet seen. All right, and this is all the way in 2018. Okay, this is all the way in 2018, man. Because even he sees it, man. Let me just read this first line. The global economy is facing a threat of a spiraling protectionist measure that can lead to a devastating crisis, Vladimir Putin warned. Nations must find a way to prevent this and establish rules on how the economy should work. And guess what? If this was all the way in May 2018 and we're in June 2019, how much worse do you think the economy has gotten? We're literally on the brink of this economic collapse. Oh, and best believe it is going to collapse. All right, but let me get this precept real quick. All right. Concerning the statement that Trump made right here. Okay. All right, this is Obadiah 1 and 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Okay, once again, going into the word heart. All right, in the Hebrew, it means your mind. Okay, so in Trump's mind, him saying here that even without a fair playing field, we are winning. All right, he's basically, Trump is a proud Edomite. Okay, and his pride has deceived him. Why? Because the Lord has put that pride upon him. It says, "Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high," and that's why they call themselves Caucasians. All right, because they're cave dwellers. Why do you think they build skyscrapers? Speaking of skyscrapers, that notification keeps popping up. You had a helicopter crash, on a high rise in Midtown Manhattan. Because all you see downtown is high, tall ass buildings. Okay? Because that's these Edomites' habitation, like the scripture just said, whose habitation is high. Oh, that's the spirit. Look, whose habitation is high. Where did the helicopter crash? On high rise. And who do you predominantly see downtown in Manhattan? Edomites. And it's funny because you see Moabites too, but mainly Edomites. All right. It says, "That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?" All right, and that's the spirit that Trump has. That's the spirit that these Edomites have. Okay. Really, that's the spirit these elites have. All right. But hey, this is where we're at, man. We're literally on the brink. All right. And the Lord is setting it up beautifully, man. Because these things ain't gonna happen one and then another 10 months later, another thing, and then another 3 years later. No, no, no. All right. When the Lord sets it off, the final jump, it's gonna hit just like that, back to back, man. All right. It's gonna man. This place is in for some stuff, man. Okay. But that was just a quick update. Okay, Lord willing, this was edifying and informative to the elect. All right, just keep your eyes peeled, man, and keep watching these prophecies. Okay. With that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and Shalom.